Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with Your Market, and today we are doing joke journaling possibilities. This is episode 1, season 5. I think I might have that backwards, huh? Oh well, I'll fix it later. This is a season and then an episode. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I just realized that. Okay, so this is these are just the packaging and things I've received like at parties. That was a menu, child's menu, packaging. That was from a raffle. It's a parking stub. So all kinds of goodies in here. So I'm not embellishing or turning my junk into anything else. I am just putting it in here as it is. Now I might put like some plain paper on one side, just from this is a I think that's a prescription for eyeglasses. Again, just to so you have a writing spot if you need a writing spot. Again, that's packaging from clothes. This was packaging from a bracelet, packaging from some of those mandarin oranges or tangerines. I don't know whatever they are. This is from advertisement for Salvation Army. This was back in February. I like this lady. Might cut this lady out. And then this is just packaging from a when they were putting the chicken in, the rotisserie chicken came in cardboard. Now I think it's just in a bag, but they have these were already pre-cut, and I thought those were kind of cool. It was already a frame. And then Twix candy. And I still have some, here's some more tissue paper from a gift I received. So this is kind of colorful. So I think I'm going to start with this. I'm going to go from there. So yeah, it's kind of messy just because it is junk. And sometimes I actually have to go get it out of the recycling bin. Sometimes my family, like I'll take it out and then they take it back. So yeah. I know there was something else that was kind of interesting. Now I don't know if I brought it in here. Oh, I'll have to save it for next time. I'm not gonna run around with it. But anyway, I just thought I should put this on here just kind of as a start. What was I using before? I was using the receipts. So this time I'm not using receipts. I think what I'll do is just kind of tear this. This has a different edge on it. Look at that tissue. I didn't even realize it had that kind of edge on it. We'll just get some pieces down. Just if it's wrinkled, no big deal. If we don't tear it quite in the right spot, it's no big deal because we're going to glue this down. Now I'm going to use the glue stick, and I might go back in with something else. See, I don't really have a plan where to put anything at the moment. Maybe we'll just kind of go, and this one will kind of go in the middle, and then this one we can go on the edge. And then if we need more, we'll add more. That would be good on here too, the tissue, just to, add a little embellishment there with the actual junk. So like I said, this is just my way of doing things. I know everybody has their own way of using their junk. Like they embellish it with maybe some texture paste or stenciling, some of that spray, but I'm not doing that. I just I want it purely junk. So somebody that wants to, just get junk, they have an idea of what to grab out of the either the recycle bin, or they get it before their family puts it in the recycle. So see, that's kind of nice that you can actually see this pattern. This is a children's activity page. Yeah, there's that little rip there, so it's no problem getting it all covered up. I have to go in with some, well, just add glue wherever it seems to need it. Always needs it on the edge for sure. And I like doing these double pages. Like I said, I have 2 signatures, so that's going to end the whole series, is when I'm done with the signatures, because this could just go on forever. Oh, yeah. And maybe if you have a pattern napkin, this would work too. Napkins and tissue paper, you know, they're a little bit translucent, and so you'll be able to see what's underneath. See if I can get these edges down. You know, when people are, you know, new to doing junk journaling, they think they might have to go buy a lot of stuff, but I've actually bought my stuff a little bit at a time because I mean, it can really add up quickly. So, you know, have everybody's little budget and financial situation is different. So, you know, just do what you can do. I do like the distress oxide, so that is one of my favorite, I guess, tools or material to use, because I do like the vintage look. So that's this is, like I said, this is a little challenging for me because I'm not using any of that, but it's entirely up to you how you want to use yours. So okay, let's go ahead and trim that off. Yeah, this isn't sewn in a signature yet, so this is kind of a little bit helpful here. Or maybe I could just rip it. Let's see. I could just tear it straight, maybe. It would probably not tear as much if I let it dry. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. A little bit over here. Oh, let's rip it some more. Let's see, where's that little towel at? Kind of helps smush it down. Yeah, see, I like the all that color coming in, and the black and white prints coming through. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this side on now. Like I said, I just I didn't plan any of this out like I do in some of my other projects, just to see if everything's going. And I think the reason this journaling works is because these brands, they use bright packaging to get your attention. So I don't really think you can go wrong with that. Like everything's in oranges and reds. I mean, even the blue is deep and bright. A lot of red, I've noticed. So what do you notice about different packaging? And the receipts, sometimes the receipts have colorful backs. I don't have any receipts over here, but I have used them before. Like, no, our local supermarket does. I don't think I used it in this one though. But it's advertising on the back side of those paper receipts, and so a lot of red and orange going on. Okay. No, I'm gonna cut that off. I thought I might fold that over, but I didn't care for the way it looked. Okay, so let's go the other. And then, you know, if you buy clothing, I don't buy new clothing very often. A lot of mine is thrifted, but there were some long sleeve t-shirts I wanted, and that's what these round ones have come from. I did try at the thrift store to find something and just could not find anything. Oh, yeah. Just trim that up. Okay, turn this back around. There we go. Did I find my page? There we go. I think I've already made some flaps on here too with an envelope. Yeah, I did. Just a regular envelope. Now, if you plan ahead, put the envelope down and then put your papers over it, and you cover up this little triangle piece. But I didn't plan ahead. This is just from the that netting that the avocados were in. So yeah, just kind of going back there just a little bit to show you guys. Okay. And then there will come a time when I will go through this and discard some of it. Just because, you know, you just get so much. And you just gotta, you know, put it back into the recycle bin if it's recyclable. Okay, let me get the cap back on here. These have a tendency to dry out, so I just want to make sure it's not going to dry out. Okay, so now I have these. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can make a flip out of one of them. Flip flap. Yeah, it says one fully cooked chicken. It's just the cardboard part. So maybe we can make a flap out of it. I'm going to have to do it with tape though, because I don't really have enough room to make a flap. I do want to actually cut that a little bit. I want to cut that really straight is what I want to do. So I'm going to get my trimmer out. Yeah, see, orange, even though this part here is pretty neutral, they have orange. So I don't know, you guys ever, since I started collecting actually the packaging, I've really noticed a lot of red. Now I guess it's just an eye catcher, and sorry about that loud noise. You know, it really gets people's attention. Okay, that is all cleaned up. I don't have enough room on my workspace to keep that. So let's see. Maybe here. I could go back here too. It doesn't matter. You put tape on both sides. Just have that little piece there framed. It's kind of cute. Now I have this. This could just be a tag and it's white on the other side. So that makes me want to do a pocket. So let's see. Oh, you know, I have this lady though too. I'm thinking about her out. So cute. Except I'm gonna have to use my gyro. It'll take a little bit of time to cut her out. Let's see. Do I have anything to cut this on? No, I'm gonna have to move this. I had a little mobile one, that little pad. It always seems to come up missing though. So I'll try to just, you know, having a little bit of pink around her is okay. Just kind of make it like a paper doll look. And this is very sharp, so I actually think it came with another blade. I'll have to look in the little, I try to keep the pack together. Those are her fingers. Trim that up with some scissors. But I mean, you can get really close with this if you want to. I try not to because I end up cutting too much off. So yeah, she just looks like she's having a really good time. And made me smile, so I thought, well, it'd be good to put in the, oh gosh, sorry guys if my head's in the way. Okay, let's see. She's got her dress and her knee. Trying to figure out where that's. There we go. Yeah, this paper's a little bit shiny. It is shiny, so the glare's kind of hitting, and I'm like, oh, where's it going? There we go. Doesn't take too long once you practice with this a little bit. And you just have to keep the tip at the top. And then you can turn a little bit. And we're getting there. She has her purse on her body, so here. I'm gonna pull that back up, you guys, so you can see it. So I can keep moving it back up. Let's see. I think I got most of it done. I think her hand I quite got done. And I can just, like I said, I have, it's a little bit better, get most of it cut out, and then you can just go back in with some smaller scissors and clean it up. Okay, smaller scissors, where did you go? Well, I know I used them not that long ago. The smaller ones are just, oh, here we go. These are just a little bit easier to maneuver instead of the big ones. Kind of just go in a little bit more. Her hat there. Not chop any fingers. Let's fix the finger area. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it looks good. And I'm not going to worry about the inside there because there's a lot of pink going on, so I think we can just do it there. It's kind of just setting things down to see where I want to put them. So this looks like a tag to me. Thinking maybe this way. This one's curling up a lot, so maybe we can just cut this off. There. Oh, we need to glue that a little bit. Kind of looks like a bottle shape, huh? Let's see here. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave that. That's fine. Maybe we'll staple that on there or something. Or put a what's that called? A brad. Yeah, so now we have the Twix. Maybe let's do these two down here. Now, I hope you guys are liking this series. Like I said, I just realized I have those backwards. It's the series. I just have to change the E and the S, and I'll do that on all the videos. Just all of a sudden it just dawned on me. I went, what? No, that's not right. It's series and then episode. I don't know, is it just me? Am I the only one that does crazy stuff like that? Can't be the only one, right? Let's see here. Just getting these little candy bars cut out. This is a gold foil packaging. It does glue down, so I know when I was first doing this with the gold, the foil packaging, I thought, oh, may not glue, but it did. So that was kind of cool. And this one was folded around. So there's that little piece of embellishment. There we go. Let's see. Might use some more of this. I'll just set it aside. Let's see, is there something else? Oh, look, this is cute too. I wonder if I have a hole punch that I'll fit in. It's a little bit big, but it'll be fun. Add that on the other side of the page. I've got to go upside down so I can see where it's going in. Oh yeah, I like that. I just like it when this fits. Cutting circles. Some people can cut really well. Cutting circles for me does not. I don't know why. Accessories? Do I want that word? Accessories day? I'm just cutting words out, just putting them together. Let's see. Accessories day. That kind of makes sense, right? We will round this with the scissors. You know, this is just in place of like the sentiment, like from that sentiment pack. Oh, I'm just being silly. You know, I gotta have a sentiment, so we'll just call it Accessories Day. I'm not even being careful the way I'm cutting this. There we go, a little bit more pink. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, since we have pink, I am gonna go, I know this is not junk, but I don't have any junk. So I'm gonna put it on this side. And there we go. Oh, there's that. And then I'm going to put it here to frame that little piece of flower. And then just get some on the other side to secure it in. I could have done this with paper, huh? Just keeping with the junk. After I give my whole spiel about junk. Okay, let's see here. Kind of like, because this is falling off of the page, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I like that. See, everything but the washi tape, so. But like I said, I could use, I should have probably used just a piece of paper. The tissue wouldn't have been strong enough, so it would have had to been, the only thing I really have over here is some white paper. I'm not sure if the foil might have worked. I'm not keeping with my intent to use the junk. So I'm gonna see if I can cut some foil and glue it. The foil, this foil wrapper is very strong. Well, actually, it's going to tie in too, since we'll put it over here. So, okay. Hopefully it doesn't rip off anything. Oh, it is ripping off the cardboard. Washi tape doesn't usually do that. Let's see. Well, it won't show. Oh, it's just that back side, probably because it's a little bit rougher. Okay, so we'll use this here. I'll just use this right here as a hinge. That folded area. Now let's do this side. And I'm going to leave the print side over there, kind of like that. Has the ingredients, I think, on that side. Okay. So here we go. We'll do it on this side because I like the orange showing. Okay, I do want to trim that just a little bit. There's some silver on there, which is fine. I don't know why I'm being so picky about it. So here we go. Oh, well, I'm going to trim that a little bit more. It's quite, not that quite right. Okay, that's, oh yes, much better. There we go. Now we have this gold on this side and this gold on that side. So let's see here. That page back over. See, did we get enough glue in there? Oh, maybe I should let that set up a little bit. No, it stuck really well here. So let's see. Keep rubbing it. Maybe it'll stick over there. Okay, so I do have to remember this is going here. Let's see where we're putting all this. Oh, I kind of like her on the end yours. It's kind of cool. Oh, put the accessories stay here. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Let's see, do we want this on there? I do know. Oh, you know what? It needs a little bit of glue. Thinking I might staple this. Maybe I'll staple it up there. And then I like her here. I'm going to go ahead and make sure she gets on there so she's standing on the candy bars. That just grounds her, gives her some place to be. And you know, too, after you get all this done and then you find some more packaging, you know, junk mail or something, and it has something on there that catches your eye, you can always add it to a different page. Oh, okay. Now this doesn't seem to be drying on the cardboard for some reason. Maybe it is. Hopefully it is. I just probably can't mess with it too much. I'll let it dry. Maybe I'll go back to put it up here. Oh, here we do it like that. There we go. We'll do it like that. Got a little bit of pink, red, orange, purple, all kinds of colors today. Blues. There we go. You know, like if you find a like a picture in a magazine or something, maybe advertisement comes to the mail, you can always you know, put this in the frame. Okay, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but I have to come back and check it. Let's see what's going on. There we go. So let's see here. Yeah, guys, it gets a little bit warm. Kind of liking this. Do I want it tucked in somewhere? Maybe I'll just tuck it in. I like that she's kind of peeping out there a little bit. I might have to get off the hot glue gun for this. I'll just keep an eye on it and see like where it is. It might be sticking down. Doesn't seem to be pulling up. This side is. So I might need to get a little hot glue in there. Okay, I think that's it. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to staple this up here. So, with the stapler, okay. Oh, did I get my pages stuck together? Yep, a little bit. There we go. I'm just going to staple this on there. Have some staples on. And then the next time this will be all covered up, so that won't be hurting anything. Trim back down here. I kind of missed, I think. And I will show you the end result from our the joke journaling possibilities. Now it's season 1, episode 5. So I'm going to go back and change all my videos. Make sure, I don't know, I transposed those, didn't I? So, yeah. And this is kind of a wavy, what do you call it, warped, probably got wet, so I kind of like that. And you can just, you know, you can just flip it up, do whatever you want with it. There's people like that interactive stuff, just, you know, and then this side is interactive. I would have, I'm going to probably look through some of my junk and see if I have something, a magazine photo or something that would be considered junk. Piece of art from a magazine. See, I don't think that won't quite fit in there. But yeah, just, I'll see what I have. But, there we go. So you guys, just, happy crafting. Hope you enjoyed this. That tissue paper brought in a lot of color. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.